Hey everyone, welcome back to CraftyPlannerLovR. My name is Megan and today we are going to be planning in my Practical Paper Company work planner for the week of February 2nd through the 8th using this SweetTPlans Marie kit. Said in some previous videos, my SweetTPlans collection is very large, but unfortunately SweetTPlans is closed. So I'm trying to use up all of the stickers that I have, and I've had this one for a very long time. This is her deco kit, so it comes with 2 sheets of the well, technically it came with just these 2, and then you could get add-ons. So these are the 2 add-ons that I got. So I have her whole deco kit, and I'm going to use it for this week because it is the first week of February, which means Valentine's Day is already starting to be here, and I think this is a cute kit, so we're going to use it. So obviously, because this is a like fun and cute pink spread, I'm going to use some of this No White Space stickers washi to incorporate some of that cute funness into my spread, because when I think of Marie, I think of bows, I think of sass. Don't tell me that you don't think of sass when you think of Marie, because she is very, very, very sassy. I love her. My sister, not the one I lived with, but the one who is just a little bit older than me, she loves Marie, and we used to call her Marie whenever she would get super sassy, and she hated it, but it was hilarious. She'd be like, I am not Marie, and we'd be like, yes you are, Sarah, yes you are. I haven't seen the Aristocats in a very long time. And I honestly, looking at this kit, it made me think I should watch the Aristocats again, because isn't it just such a cute movie? I think it's a cute movie. Okay, Marie is going to go right here. She's going to be front and center, sassy and perfect. I keep kicking the camera and I'm so sorry. I need to figure out a better setup, because I always kick the camera and I always say I'm sorry, and you guys are probably like, yes Megan, we know, you kicked the camera and you're sorry. It's true though, I really am. You know what I think I'm going to do though? I think I'm going to save this, because I don't think I'm going to need to use this entire kit, which is kind of sad because I do need to use it up. But I don't think I'm going to be able to use all of it in this spread, because I use this very functionally. So I think I'm also going to save most of the functional stickers here as well. So let's see, we are going to incorporate one of these boxes right here, and maybe this one. Well, I should probably save the bigger ones, because I don't really need the tiny ones necessarily. So how did your January go? Did you guys get any snow during the little snow, or during the little winter weather that we've been having? It is Sunday night. Well, not Sunday night, it's more like Sunday morning, like afternoonish. Sunday afternoon, Megan, that would be what it is. It's Sunday afternoon, and it has been very cold all day. The cold actually woke me up. That's how chilly it is here. It woke me right up out of a very comfy sleep. We lost power last night, which was really interesting, because we always lose power over the summer because of the intense rain and the where we are. It just, you know, the trees smack the power line a lot, so it's not really surprising that we lose power over the summer. But during the winter, it's kind of like, why did we lose power? So that was fun, I guess, but we only lost power for like an hour, maybe an hour and a half at the most, so it really wasn't that big of a deal. But it was interesting because I was watching Teen Wolf. Y'all, I have been so into that show recently. I have been binging it like nobody's business. I watched So I don't know if you guys have seen Teen Wolf or if you're familiar with how they used to do TV shows, but I think like in some TV shows that I've noticed, like from, you know, in the 2000s, they would have like half the season before, you know, Christmas break, half the season would be one portion of an exciting event, and then the second portion after Christmas would be a different kind of adventure. So that's how it has been in season 3, and apparently all of the you know, whenever you watch a show, and this is how you can tell that somebody is definitely like, that the algorithm is definitely watching you, because I started watching Teen Wolf because I saw it on my TikTok. I saw like Styles, who is one of the main characters in the show. I saw like a Styles compilation because I had just finished watching Maze Runner, and Dylan O'Brien is the character who plays Styles, or is the person who plays Styles in Teen Wolf, and he's also in the Maze Runner series. So I had been just finishing watching Maze Runner, and I was scrolling through TikTok, and Teen Wolf's compilation came up, and I was like, oh hey, it's Dylan O'Brien. And then I was like, well, I've got to watch the show now. So I was watching it, and I saw like a lot of Void Styles compilations, and I'm like, who the heck is Void Styles? I just got to that part in the season, so that was very interesting. And that's how you know, like, that's how you can tell that the algorithm is watching you, because I was not expecting that at all, and you know, there we go. So anywho, I was watching Teen Wolf and the power went out, and I was like, what the heck, man, because it was right at the same time that the power went out in the show as well, and I was like, wow, that's really cool effects. And then I went, oh wait, no, never mind. So anyway, I hope you guys, if you did lose power, I hope everything is okay. I hope you got power back, and I hope that, you know, you are staying safe and warm, because we don't want you to get cold or get sick, because that's super not cool. We do not want people to get sick. We're just going to have cats everywhere on this page. Marie is just going to be front and center as usual. Should we add another one? So for Monday, I have this box. Tuesday, we have here. Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So technically I could add a cat right there. So we're going to. I'm kind of thinking her, because we can't add this one because that's the same one. So we'll have to save that for the other page, but we can add her here. I might need to scooch this over a little bit though. So that is how my weekend went, though. I just watched Teen Wolf and snuggled in my bed until the power went out, and then I, you know, had to come out from society. Oh, speaking of society, I gotta watch Bridgerton. That is my goal tonight. I have talked about in my B6 Rings planner, when I made my Bridgerton book review, that I love Bridgerton, or I love Benedict's season, and like his story, because I thought it was really, really cute. So I still stand by that. Obviously we know that it is a Cinderella story, so there are going to be elements of the Cinderella story in there, but I still think his season is just super adorable. So I'm interested to see like what is happening, what changes they've made, because we obviously know that Francesca's love interest after Lord Kilmartin, you know, passes on is going to be Michael, but in the season they changed it to be Michaela. So we know that it's going to be different. We don't know for sure that it's going to be different until her season starts. I don't even know if they've, you know, discussed that portion of the season in the show yet, because I haven't seen anything, but people are feral over like that, and I'm like, have you not read the books? Like, that's how it happens. But I was also the same way when it came to Bridgerton before I read the books too, so I understand. I think we're done, guys. I really do. I like how this looks a lot. I think it's super cute. Should I add one box here or here just to even everything out? I think I'm going to, because I'm looking at it and it looks a little plain Jane, so I'm thinking of adding this box right here. That way this could be like the Friday box. Yeah, I feel like that adds a little bit more evenness to the spread because it was looking a little bare before. But I like how this looks. What do you guys think? Alright everyone, that is it for this week in my Practical Paper Company work planner using this SweetTPlans kit. Like I said, her shop is closed, but Practical Paper Company's shop is not. So if you use code PPCMegan, you will save some money off of your order and get some wonderful stationery and planners and notebooks and all the fun things. I will leave my PR code and their information in the description box. If you like this video and you want to see more of these videos, you can check out my Practical Paper Company work planner playlist. It will be linked in the description box and linked at the end of this video. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you stay warm. And until next time, craft on. Bye guys.